Simply describing the Leatherman mutt, it's not a very wise, since they have a product video that describe it perfectly. But I will give you right now my thoughts on what is perhaps the strongest multi-tool ever existed. Regarding knives, perhaps it's not the strongest. There's also the Extrema Ratio Rao and probably the Medford Praetorian, but it is a very strong knife all around. In my opinion, what is the most remarkable about this knife is not only the way it was built, but the implementation of, I believe it's the SolidWorks CAD design program, and as a result, we get a near perfect product development. An example, this tool lock is a beautiful piece of industrial design by itself, but the fact that you don't have to carry the tips in other pieces makes this tool a very remarkable one. Unlike some heavy-duty folder knives, this one is built on folded sheets of metal, which makes for a much economical way of manufacturing. But the way it was managed, I think aesthetically it is absolutely superb. Another feature that I consider to be unique among other multi-tools is the fact that this one incorporates a hammer, and that has only been seen before on Chinese multi-tools that incorporate a proper hammer. But in this case, you get a very ergonomic tool, a rather heavy one that allow you to hammer down. The way the screwdriver locks, the strap cutter, it's another industrial design feature that I absolutely admire. And the fact that they were able to incorporate features such as this lock in the design allow you to see how many hours of engineering design they put on this tool before making it. The exchangeability of the wire cutter blades makes this blade yet another piece of work that should be taken into account. In synthesis, this knife has two of the features that I like on a multi-tool, and one being the fact it is a single hand opened, and the second is that it incorporates a carabiner, which I think is very useful, mostly for holding up the tool while not working. Unfortunately, this product is, in my opinion, way too oriented to the military market. The design and construction, it is as heavy duty as it could get. The aesthetics are unmatchable, but unfortunately the uses for the civilian market or the everyday carrier are very narrow, being restricted only to the blades, the screwdrivers and the pliers, and it leaves half of the tools out of the use of the civilian user. But there is hope, in my opinion, since these tools are removable. What could be done is to incorporate a more popular tool for the civilian market, and what I consider Leatherman should do is to just change these tools and offer the Leatherman mutt for the hiker, although it might be a rather heavy knife for that market, definitely. Well, those are some thoughts about the best looking multi-tool I have ever held in my hands.